Hello and welcome. This instructional video is meant to provide more information for parents and students navigating our new C-Day schedule. So Wednesdays starting October 7th at Rombout Middle School are going to be considered C-Days, and we're going to run a separate schedule on those days. Every Wednesday in our weekly rotation will be considered a C-Day unless there's a day off from school that week, which we would kind of not run the Wednesday schedule. We would continue with the hybrid schedule for the 4 days. The schedule is geared towards enriching the student's educational experience. It's still going to be considered a catch-up day and a day for students to get extra help from their teachers if needed, with one additional component. Our PE teachers are going to be running social emotional learning circles in the morning. So as you can see here in this chart, students will meet virtually with their PE teachers and participate in discussion circles where various social emotional learning competencies will be introduced. The teachers are going to follow their regular 8-period day schedule. So we have 3 PE teachers. Each one of them has 6 circle sessions. The student is going to attend the session that aligns with their PE class. So if I'm a student who has Miss Tobin, period 6, whether it's 6A or 6B, I'm going to log in to Miss Tobin's Google Classroom for period 6, find the Google Meet link, and attend the social emotional learning circle from 11:05 to 11:25. At these circles, the teachers are going to be teaching various social emotional learning goals and are going to be running a social emotional learning curriculum. There really is no expectation upon the student except for participating and participating appropriately. Attendance will be taken at these circles in order to give students educational credit for the day. So again, the students are only responsible for 20-minute check-ins with their PE teachers in the morning. Additionally, for the second half of the day, we're going to be running enrichment and extra help sessions, and we set up a rotating schedule for our core area teachers to follow. So that way all the content areas are available at different times for students. So what a student is going to do is they're going to follow their cohort. They're going to think about what they are. If I'm a blue student, my last name is A through L. I'm going to follow the schedule here. Gold students follow this schedule here, and remote students follow this schedule here. Let's say I'm a student who wants to go to extra help with my math teacher. I'm going to be doing that from 11:45 to 12:30. Again, this is optional, so there's no expectation upon the student to attend. We encourage it because we have such a shortened amount of time with students this year. And again, these are going to be taking place virtually in a Google Meet. So we put together a little cheat sheet for attending extra help sessions. Basically, we streamlined the code for Google Meet for students to find their extra help sessions. Your teachers are still going to post the link to their Google Meet in their classrooms. So if you're used to finding your Google Meets that way, that's one way to do it. Or you can just kind of use the code. Let's say I'm a student who wants to go to extra help with my math teacher, and my math teacher is Mr. Atwell. Again, my last name is A through L, so I'm going to follow this blue schedule. At 11:45, I'm going to go to meet.google.com. Okay, and then it takes me to the Meet home screen. I'm going to press this plus sign, and I'm going to enter in our nickname for the extra help session. So it's the teacher's last name, underscore, the subject that they teach, underscore, and the cohort letter. So I'm going to pop into the extra help session. Now, one thing that you noticed probably from students being in our system so far is that you can't get into a Google Meet unless your teacher's in there already. So if you try to join really early, it's not going to let you. So you want to hang out until the time that the meet is supposed to start, so 11:45. And then once your teacher gets in there, you're all set. And the expectation for students is to go in, ask questions, get clarification on any assignments, or get enrichment from their teachers geared towards the subject. One last thing. If you're a special education student enrolled in our ICT program, you'll notice that the co-teachers in your core classes are not listed on this chart. So for example, Miss Araka doesn't have her own code. Miss Araka will reach out to students in her co-taught classes by appointment. Also by appointment are going to be your special area classes. So your art, music course, band, technology. Those teachers will send personal invitations to students to attend a Google Meet. As you can see, they're not built into our rotating schedule with the core classes. So if a teacher invites you to a Google Meet and they're not a core area teacher, you might want to take priority over those, as those people were not meeting with us frequently during the regular academic week. So if you have any questions on this, please reach out to us, me, Ms. Biordi, Mr. Soltish, Mrs. Edelman, and you could call the main office at 4131 if you're experiencing any trouble on our Wednesdays. Thanks for listening.